one day, I should grow big. Since I'm putting into so much of effort, Gali mein gaya, where is this person, where is this office? I used to ask the pan wala dukan, and
Google was not there
so
back then.
Google was not there, no phone also. Later on, the
Yeah.
pleasure came when I was actually, interacting with the producers
Mm-hmm.
in Jewars, in Assam, in
Mm-hmm.
Nepal, and in interiors of Nepal like Kanyam and Ilam and all these places.
Mm-hmm.
So they found it very difficult to bring their tea to India, and
Okay.
India was the largest market for them. So there was one gentleman there, he was a doctor. He came and said, "Ma'am, we want to listen to your stories. You please
Yeah.
come, spend half an hour time with us." Because my price and traceability of all price and everything, if I'm looking forward to give fair pricing to the industry, so that is the only
Mm-hmm.
thing my platform works on. So AI is a very important thing.
Great, great.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever
Does
slow.
that cup of tea travel from a remote farm to your cup? Who ensures its quality, transparency, and sustainability? And what happens when cutting edge technology meets this 150-year-old industry? Hello everyone, welcome back to Stories with Nabanita. I am Nabanita, your host on this channel, and on this channel I do uncover chapters of people's life, be it a founder, an author, or an industry leader. We dig into their lives and we come out with their struggles, challenges, success and failures, and lots more. So, if you are new to my channel, then do consider subscribing, as I do come up with interesting stories that will not only inspire you but will give you the spark to live. And if you are already a part of my YouTube family, then thank you so very much for your love and support, and it means a lot. Today on my channel, I have Rkhee Biswas, who is the founder of Cuppa Trade. Rakhee is a firm believer of transparency, sustainability, and technology. So, her brand, Cuppa Trade, has the pillars on these three values, from quality assurance to 100% traceability, and from IoT to AI driven innovation. Rakhi's work is reshaping the entire supply chain of the beverage market. I found Rakhi's work really interesting, and that is why I have invited her to be a guest on my channel. So I hope you would also be excited to listen to her stories, her success, her failures, and achievements, and a bit of punch. As you already know, we do have the rapid fire at the end. So do watch the video till the end. I guarantee you will not lose the interest in any of the seconds of the video. So, without any further ado, let me take you inside my studio where Rakhee is waiting for us. Hello, Rakhi. Good evening. A very warm welcome to Stories with Nabanita. I am glad to have you as a guest on my channel today. I hope you are doing well. So, through Kappa Trade, being the founder of it, you have reduced the cycle time between the buyers and growers and have connected them to the international market, right? So when we talk about the tea and the coffee market, it's a very traditional market, and there are a lot of challenges that you might have faced throughout the journey. And today, when we look at Kappa Trade, you have integrated into the international market. So I hope we have really interesting stories to be uncovered during our conversation. And I would love to know how you have overcome those challenges and how the technology has helped you in bringing that sustainability into your business. So, are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited, Navalita. Thank you for having me at your podcast. It's been quite exciting, last 3, 4 days since you called me and you wanted me to join your channel. So I was like, I thought I have to go back again 3 years. I started studying. I started,
Uh,
rethinking how we started and, what we went through when we started, and simultaneously what changes we brought into industry, and what
mm,
brought us to tea and coffee and other agri products. It was
Mm-hmm.
exciting. Thank you for having me once again. I hope you are doing well. And yes, with technology, me, I have a background of 25 plus years in technology, and same as
Mm-hmm.
my husband too. And my another co-founder is the ex-deputy director in the tea board. So we
Mm-hmm.
decided that we should start with tea because tea is the most important and the largest drunk beverage after water. And
Mm-hmm.
then we will wanted to do coffee because coffee is again, it is one of the most traded beverage after, traded beverage after tea. So
Mm-hmm.
these two were our targets.
Right.
So we wanted to bring technology into it
Mm-hmm.
and to be very, transparent. Let me tell you, tradition doesn't mean efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Tradition is that, yes, tradition is slow. Tradition has a lot of gaps. Tradition has a lot of steps, where
Mm-hmm.
every step involves money. And
Mm-hmm.
what happened, what we saw when we visited the gardens, we saw
Mm-hmm.
that these producers, the growers, the small bottling factories, they were the most deprived. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't even know what price was actually their product was sold in the market. And not only that, we also tried to do an ex factory model. We tried to bring in this model where there is no warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So initially, what happened, the tea that was grown, it was sold after 4 months. So 3 months it
Okay.
was in the warehouse. Two
Uh,
months it was again going to the another warehouse in the city, and then it was sold. But
uh-huh.
now, with our platform, with our technology, we have any farmer or any grower can sell just the day after the tea is made. So
Ah.
what we are doing, we are connecting the buyers, we are connecting the sellers, and we are
Mm-hmm.
bringing the tea directly from the hills to the cups. So it is
Ah.
as fast as that. And regarding this, I would also like to say once this system closes down into so fast, the time also, the turnaround time also reduces. And
Mm-hmm.
secondly, the money involved also reduces. So what
Uh-huh.
we have done after 3 years of Cuppa Trade, we started 3 years back. In
Mm-hmm.
3 years, we sold about 100 million kgs of tea, yearly
Amazing. Mm-hmm.
yearly. And
Mm-hmm.
what we saw is there was a 90% price differentiation. What
Mm-hmm.
they used to get earlier, they are getting 80 to 90% benefit after that. And
Mm-hmm.
the cycle time also has reduced by 80 to 90%. So this is
Oh.
one thing we have brought about change from the
Mm-hmm.
traditional method to the, you can say, the current process in technology that
Mm-hmm.
we are doing. So,
Mm. So
so
if
far,
it is, mm-hmm.
yeah, so far this.
Amazing, amazing. So it's really very, very, you can say it is very useful for the growers
Yes,
at the
yes,
grassroots level who are like shedding their sweat and working day and night for growing the tea. If they are getting that benefit of 80 to 90% more than what they used to get earlier, then it's like heaven to them, right?
yes. We are actually trying to focus on the growers,
Mm-hmm.
because initially they did not know where their tea is being sold. But
Ah.
now with AI and blockchain, we are
Mm-hmm.
able to trace the prices and
Mm-hmm.
also trace the origin of the tea. So it is again a
Wow.
benefit to the buyers, like say the
Absolutely.
Tatas, yeah, say the
Mm-hmm.
Tatas or the Kidnars or the Goodrich. They didn't know, like Goodrich has their own garden again, but
Mm-hmm.
Tatas, they did not know where the garden, they were procuring what price. So now we can give them exactly the origin of that particular mark, that particular grade of tea. So that
Mm-hmm.
is what we are doing. And
Mm-hmm.
through AI also we are doing a price traceability. So
Ah.
from the cloud we are downloading 3 to say 5 years price, and we
Mm-hmm.
are putting it in the platform. And so whoever is buying or negotiating on our platform, trading on our platform, they are able to see the actual origin of the tea, the actual
Mm-hmm.
price, current price of the tea also.
All
So
right.
that is
All right.
also all transparent.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. So I have got a fair idea about it. So, before we jump into the story of Cuppa Trade, like I know there would be interesting story behind it, why you started and everything. So, let's talk about you first. So,
Yes.
why entrepreneur? Like any backstory behind it, anything that
Yes,
happened in your life?
yes, Navalita. Like, to be very honest, I started my career at a very young age, and
Mm-hmm.
then I finished my masters and then my management. So I joined Citibank first, you know.
Mm-hmm.
At Citibank, I was actually doing their Citi Gold account.
Mm-hmm.
So in the year 1996,
Mm-hmm.
1995, selling
Mm-hmm.
a Citi Gold account worth 50 lakhs, I had all my HNI clients, like
Mm-hmm.
Shada Plywood, Balrampur Chini, and all the
Mm-hmm.
big,
Giants.
big houses, yes, the
Huh,
giants at
huh.
that time.
Hmm.
So it so happened, like, for us that time, we used to go around Calcutta, searching for that City Gold account, HNI clients and all. And then simultaneously, I shifted to ICICI Bank in the car loans. So as
Uh-huh.
I used to handle HNI in Citibank, they in ICICI Bank, they decided I should do the car loan for the premium cars
Uh-huh.
again. So, I used to go to Tolly Club, I used to go to Calcutta Club, I used to go to Saturday Club, and I used to do, put shows of the cars, these big cars are coming to Calcutta, so
Mm-hmm.
you should buy the
Hmm.
BMWs and the Tata.
Uh-huh.
Initially, it was only Maruti and it was,
Right.
the Zen and Tata
Mm-hmm.
Indica and all. So all the big cars were coming, Audi and then this BMWs and Mercedes. Now we see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these cars on road, but initially
Hmm.
at the 1990s
No.
we never saw this. So that time I used to target like, yes, one day, I should grow big. Since I'm putting into so much of effort, gali mein gaya, where is this person, where is this office? I used to ask the pan wala dukan, and
Uh-huh. Google was
so
not there back then.
computer was not there, no phone also. Later on, the
Yeah.
pager came in. So,
Uh,
I used to dream big. See, one day, I'll start something of my own, so much of hard work. And then
mm,
I joined Tata Steel in their M Junction. M
mm-hmm.
Junction was their e-selling, IT e-selling of steel and coal of Tata Steel and SAIL. It was a
Mm-hmm.
joint venture.
Acha.
So I
Mm-hmm.
worked, my main career actually shaped up in M Junction. So I
Acha.
worked there for about 17 years from
Mm-hmm.
2012, 2001 to 2016. And then what I decided that I have actually gathered a sales knowledge. I have actually gathered working knowledge on how to procure business and
Mm-hmm.
then the IT part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I always wanted to do something regards to technology, something which had involvement with the poor people, how
Mm-hmm.
to bring in the social aspect of it, how to bring in more betterment for the people who are deprived from
Yes.
prices. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I also used to work with the Murshidabad weavers.
Acha.
So these
Mm-hmm.
weavers, I used to take thans from them. I used to get
Mm-hmm.
them printed. I had my own printer. And
Mm-hmm.
what I saw that the saris they are making at 1,000 is actually getting sold at 3,000, 4,000 in the city market and
Market.
also the exhibitions that we see in the ice skating rink and Taj and
Mm-hmm.
every other thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I always thought, I should do something for these people. Maybe technology can take them. There is the
Mm-hmm.
phone, there is the app, there is the platform. So we should build up something. And at
Uh-huh.
the same time, my husband, he was also there in the IT. So I left job in the year 2016. He left long after. So I started my healthcare part of it. So
Okay.
now, since I'm into tea, I have started my own brand also, health tea. So these are all chamomile, tulsi detox, and
Mm-hmm.
anti-diabetic tea and all. So this is how I actually got to know the sources of tea, the gardens, the
Mm-hmm.
bottling factories, the
Mm-hmm.
farmers, the producers of the tea,
Mm-hmm.
and where blending is to happen. Then
Yeah.
I actually thought this tea can be a big market.
Mm-hmm.
So I went around, you can say I went to UK, I went to Dubai, UAE, and other countries, Bangladesh before the problem started. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Nepal, I went to Vietnam, and I saw that there is a huge demand for tea, and it is the largest, consumed beverage.
Beverage.
I can really put in technology into this, and I can really do something to take tea forward. So that
Uh-huh.
actually triggered from bank to e-selling, from sales to technology, and now to tea and my own platform.
Right, right, right. So the experience that you had of managing premium clients and letting them know about what's coming up in the market, and then seeing the gap when you started with this weaving industry and all of this together, if you put together, that inspired you to start something of your own, right?
Yes,
Because you have already seen that there is a market lying
yes,
that people would buy, or people
yes,
are keen towards buying handmade stuff. Or as we already discussed, when it comes to tea, it's the largest consumed thing after water. So
yes,
why not tea? So that's
yes.
that's how, right? Was there a moment when you realized that this particular thing, the tea or beverage thing, can be turned into a company?
Yes, I did.
Mm.
See, when I was actually, interacting with the producers
Mm-hmm.
in Doors, in Assam, in
Mm-hmm.
Nepal, and in interiors of Nepal like Kanyam and Ilam and all these places.
Mm-hmm.
So they found it very difficult to bring their tea to India, and
Okay.
India was the largest market for them.
Mm,
And
obviously.
due to their weather conditions, the damp weather, the round the year rainfall, it
Mm-hmm.
was very difficult for them to store that kind of tea there. And
Mm-hmm.
Nepal Orthodox tea, more than green tea in India and in Southeast Asian countries and in Dubai, UAE, GCC countries, the Orthodox tea and the CDC tea, what we call is
Mm.
the karak chai, the CDC
Absolutely.
with
Yeah.
the milk and the sugar. So these tea had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of demand. So they actually, though they insisted us कि we want to हम लोग का इतना production है, we are so large on production, we
Mm.
want to send it to India. So
Obviously.
you
Yeah.
you come forward. So they,
Huh.
when we were there, they were आज ही आप agreement sign करके जाओ, आज ही आप papers बना के जाओ, you do something, you have an internet platform, you are talking, you have so much of buyers. My team already had started building up the buyer base, from the beginning,
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
time we started. So this
Mm-hmm.
is how, and then yes, when we were traveling to Dubai, we were traveling to Vietnam, and also we saw there's a huge, huge demand for tea in this country. So that
Mm.
actually triggered us that yes, Indian trading, Indian negotiation, price negotiation, everything can be done. And also, you know what, our connections, like since we worked in the Tata Group,
Mm-hmm.
I was working with Tatas for say 13, 14 years. I had my Tata tea connections also. So I
Yeah.
approached them, I approached
Mm-hmm.
them. So at one time I was their client. So I tell them, "So now you be my client,
Become our
I will
clients.
do also this tea for you." So
Ah.
they were like, "Kaise karenge? We are doing through auctions now." I said, "Nothing, you don't have to buy now. I will just send you samples, you just taste them.
Ah.
You do a tasting session." So when
Ah.
I actually opened Cuppa Trade, first thing I did a big tasting room in my office.
Ah.
So offices were small, chambers were small. We had a very small washing area and everything, but the tasting room, I tried to do it in a one of a kind tasting room so that I can call my clients. I can
Mm.
tell them that these are the tea I can source for you. These are the
Mm-hmm.
kind of orthodox or green tea or say black city city I can source.
Mm.
आप just taste करिए. Then
Ah.
you go and see. You buy
Right.
or not buy, you just do it. You go back and then you come back to me. So yes, then touch wood, God's grace, it worked out. They
Mm.
tasted. Phone calls came to us. Rakhee chai bhejo. We want to buy this amount of tons. We want to negotiate. But my price is this. I will not go above this price. So I
Yeah.
told my people, and we also visited Nepal gardens, and we told them, "Ki, this is the price. If you want 100, we can't give you 100. You have to give in 90. If you're giving
Right.
in 90, I will take all your teas. So your
Huh.
teas will not go for a waste. Damp nahi hoga, moisture nahi hoga." So they were also very excited. Okay,
Happy.
chalo, madam. You are
Huh.
doing it for Tata, so I will give you my tea. So this is,
Hmm.
exciting things happened also, a lot of
Huh.
stories. And when
Huh.
we saw this, after recently, after there was a huge cyclone in Nepal, we went
Mm-hmm.
after the cyclone. There, the chhat ud gaya tha,
Mm-hmm.
so everything was spoiled. So they wanted tea. We are not able to store tea. Assam, they were not able to store tea. Gardens, they were not able to store tea. They were okay. We'll give you in 80. We'll give you less price. You please take the tea from us. So that is how things happened. Plus minus
Huh.
negotiation here and there. So it worked out. And
Huh.
yes, the international market I wanted to go because I wanted these producers actually to send their teas abroad, to send their teas to UAE and other countries. They also wanted their good
Hmm.
cream and prime products to go abroad. So that was another story
Hmm.
altogether. We wanted to export. We wanted to, after 2 years, our plan was to export. So now we
Hmm.
have an office in Dubai also. So last
Right.
month we set up an office in Dubai. So that was so now we are working on it. We are trying to send more and more tea to Dubai. We are working in the market whole
Uh-huh.
night. In Dubai it happens like morning time they don't work. Work
Huh.
starts from afternoon to midnight. So we
Huh.
went down the markets. We went down to all the wholesalers at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. in the midnight, and we had
Hmm.
the karak chai pilao. We got
Hmm.
those samples to India. We tried to match our samples with their samples. We again sent them these. When they approved, we started, sending the
Sending them the
containers.
bar.
Yes, yes, it was like
Okay.
that.
So a lot of field work, what I
Yes,
understood.
lot of field work. Yes,
Mm.
lot of field work, extreme climates, extreme weather, interiors, Assam, doors, interiors. Assam, we had to go to lot of interiors, like to see the gardens, how actually they are
Mm.
working, the bottling factories, the small BLFs, how they are making the tea, how they are crushing the tea, the CTC, it is crush and curl, so how they were
Mm.
making the so we had
Mm.
to do a lot of field work, yes.
Right, right, right. So that is what I understood from this conversation, that
Yeah.
there is a lot of hard work that the growers do, and you also are doing a lot of hard work in understanding the different types of flavors that is
Yes.
grown
Yeah. And
back in Assam and
they were like one question, ma'am, कर पाओगे? So I said, हाँ कर पाएंगे. आप चाय
hmm,
दो, we will do it for you. So it
hmm.
started working
So you
eventually.
motivated them as well. Like you
Yes,
were
it was a lot of
motivated from
motivation.
within.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
And
yes.
your motivation helped them in like putting 100% and provide you with the bulk production.
And one more story into this, Nabalita, since we are talking about it, the
Ah,
women, in the tea industry, the major
yeah.
fucking the maximum number of women
Mostly.
worldwide, the
Hmm.
most in the only industry where maximum women work. They
Hmm.
are working from morning till evening, from sunrise to sunset. But
Hmm.
initially they were very, very lowly paid. They paid
Hmm.
peanuts. But now after this system where all the mediocres, all the middlemen, all the warehousing we have tried to remove. Now they
Hmm.
are earning more money. The farmers are earning more money. So more money is going to the families of these women. They are
Hmm.
basically, building up their children. They want to spend money for their education and all. So now we have again gone and see these women are also earning a lot of money. So that
Hmm.
also gave me a lot of satisfaction and happiness.
Inspiration. Yes, yes. It's important because yeah, whenever we talk about or think about a tea garden, it's always we visualize there are no men pluckers. It's
Yes.
only women who put that over their head, the
Yes,
basket, and keep on like plucking and filling up the basket round the clock.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So a lot of
So
hard
now
work. Yes.
they are also earning a lot of good amount of money, what they used to do during the traditional system. So that is also
Mhm.
one good thing.
Great, great, great. It's really nice to, well, I can feel the happiness that you are bringing into their lives.
Yes,
Like,
I am quite
see,
enjoying that.
people, when people work and they don't get that recognition. See, in this level, people do work for money. They are not going to come on a stage and speak like TEDx or something. What they work for is that they can give a healthy life to their family members. Otherwise, why would a woman come out of the house and start working? So that is the main concern. So now when they are able to give their family with what they wanted, it's really satisfying for them at the end of the day. And from that satisfaction, you can feel satisfied that I
Yes,
have touched people's life in this way,
right.
especially women.
True. Very
Great,
true.
great, great. Really nice, really nice. So, Raki, as we talk about that, you have shared a lot of stories that happened around when you started with Cuppa Trade. So, if we talk about the challenges, was it a bit challenging for you to convince these traditional growers to trust a tech-driven platform like Cuppa Trade?
Yes, we did face a lot of challenge while we were
Mm-hmm.
actually talking to all the farmers in the field and
Mm-hmm.
also the buyers. And the
Uh-huh.
main challenge was the middlemen. You know, the middlemen, for us, for them, it was we are a wrong entry for them. So they knew
Mm-hmm.
as soon as technology enters, their commission, their under table money, everything that is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that
True.
was a challenge for us. But then, yes, growers part, they were interested. Buyers were like, I am getting in a good price. मेरे को तो चाय मिल रहा है. I am happy. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
change.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the challenging part. So in that case, what we did, we reached out shop to shop, in like smallest shops in Calcutta, Behala area also we went. Smallest
Mm-hmm.
of shops in Orissa, Puri also we went. In Bhubaneswar also we went.
Acha.
Hyderabad, Bangalore, smallest of shops. And we tried to explain to them that we can give you good tea from Assam, good tea from the doers, and
Mm-hmm.
in good price. Maybe
Uh-huh.
what you are taking at X price now, you will get
Mm-hmm.
at X minus something with a better kind of a
Better
tea,
quality, yeah.
better quality tea. So that initially when they were not wanting to accept, we randomly send them samples of tea.
那啥，
10 samples every week. We used to send them just 10 grams, 20 grams of small pouches of tea samples. We kept on sending to them, and then we called them up and we phoned them.
嗯
Our executives went, we went. So this is how we worked for about say 8 months to 1 year.
，OK，
Then things took shape, and then they
嗯
actually came on the platform. Then they actually started buying on the platform.
嗯
So that was a big challenge. We had to do a lot of field work. We had to do a lot of sampling, sending them samples. We had to pick up samples from the producers. Producers were like, okay, as long as I get my price, I am okay. I am in the garden. My
嗯
मेरा तो चाय होगा ही, produce तो होगा
嗯
ही. But
嗯
buyers, convincing the buyers also was still, it's like buyer registrations are still going on. Every
，আচ্ছা,
day we are talking to new buyers. Every
嗯
day we are talking to new people. We are telling them to come on our platform. See, like I'll tell you recently what I did. We have started selling matcha also.
，আচ্ছা,
So
হুম,
I've been selling matcha to one of the famous cafes in Kolkata, and
আচ্ছা,
I'm getting them in the original ceremonial matcha from Japan.
আচ্ছা,
So I'm giving them the certificate also. This is where
হুম
I'm getting blockchain. Blockchain,
হুম
I'm giving them the origin certificate. I'm
হুম
giving them the name of the garden from where the matcha is coming, even the
হুম,
name of the place from Japan where it is coming. And
আচ্ছা,
in not only that, I am doing all the three qualities of matcha. And in what happens initially, the traditional market was you have to take minimum of 1 kg, or you have to take minimum of 5 kgs, or say 50 kgs. I am giving them as much as half kg also.
আচ্ছা,
So one
মানে
cafe,
whatever you
if they,
want,
yes.
হুম
So I am totally curating their requirements. So if they tell me I want 500 grams Raki, I want to first try, whether I have a market for this matcha or not. Whether
হুম
my cafe is able to get profit from this matcha or not. I said, fine, you take 500 grams.
হুম হুম,
Before puja, 500 grams. After puja, now the demand in the winter for Christmas, she called me up and she said, Raki, 8 kg bhej do mere ko. So it's like that.
That's
That
true. That's
also works
true.
out. I'm trying to
Huh.
curate, you know. These things are
Uh,
not there in the, I mean, orthodox.
Traditional, yes.
These
Mm.
are the new things we are trying to say. Like
Mm.
from South, Kotagiri
Mm-hmm.
in South, I'm sending tea to Kashmir.
Mm.
Initially, a Kashmir chai wala will never get a South Indian chai. So
Mm.
now I am telling him that आपका तो कश्मीर का चाय है ही, आपके पास तो डुअर्स का चाय है, अब साउथ का चाय लीजिए. So he is interested. Okay, ma'am, you send me. So I send
Mm.
him south say I send him. So this is how things are happening now. So I'm trying
Right.
to build up comfort for the buyers also, you know.
Right.
So that also we are trying to work out.
Mm.
So these are the interesting things. These interesting things are happening. So
Right.
I'm
So
trying to.
it is like a platform for both buyers and the sellers. So that is
Absolutely.
interesting. So you have clients from both the sides. Like even the
Yes.
buyers are interested and the sellers the interested
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Ah, great, great. Nice idea. Very smart move, but it has helped you in like shaping the business. Like when
Yes.
we talk about Cuppa Trade, it's like trading between the growers and the buyers here.
As per your wish. As per your
Ah,
wish. I want
that's
this.
true.
मैम मुझे इतना ही चाहिए यहाँ का चाहिए. I said ठीक है. Okay हो जाएगा. You will
So
get it
it's
on your table.
ah, ah,
It's
it's
happening
plus
like that.
customization as well.
Exactly. So they
Great,
are
great.
happening.
Ah, so you partner with sustainability, right?
Hmm.
So how sustainability is relevant in today's modern like tea and a beverage market? How are
See,
we getting into it?
sustainability is the main thing here is the pricing part. You
Acha.
know, so the
Hmm.
pricing is totally transparent. So wherever, if say today X buyer wants to buy from that particular seller, he is
Mm-hmm.
getting to see the entire thing in the platform. The price
Okay.
is transparent. He doesn't get the name. We
Mm-hmm.
don't give them name, but yes,
Mm-hmm.
to give it to that. And next time, what we are coming for this, you can say entire supply chain management. Also, we are trying to get into logistics. Number one,
Acha.
we are
Mm-hmm.
trying to work out with the financial. We are trying to work out with the banks also so
Okay.
that if a buyer today wants to buy tons of tea and he doesn't have say that much of money, he can get it on a bank loan also. So we
Acha.
are
Okay.
trying for the sustainable market, you know, we are trying to build up a kind of a loan for the buyers also so that they get in a loan from the bank and then at their comfort as we pay for car loans and housing loans, they are paying
Similarly.
back. Yeah, some amount of mortgage will be there, maybe some business papers or some bank papers or some they
Mm-hmm.
have to, but all that we are trying to build up.
Come up with. Hmm.
Yes. But the main thing is, you know, transparency in the system is the sustainable thing. You can say the pricing is again sustainable. We are trying to do fair pricing by, you know, everything is transparent. What we are taking from the buyers, what we are giving to the sellers, that is a very
Uh-huh.
traceable thing we are trying to do. So that
Okay.
way, you can see we are working on sustainability on the
Sustainable.
entire thing. Yeah.
Hmm. Raki, can you share one farmer or grower story that validated your work? That yes, what I'm doing is right, and I should go on this path. So, any inspiring story?
Yeah. We do have, there is, I'm not giving the name. There
Mm-hmm.
is one farmer in Assam.
Okay.
So he was actually not able to maintain his garden, you know. He has
Mm-hmm.
a huge garden, but then there were too many bottle factories. What happens? Tea is first plucked, then they are
Mm-hmm.
sent to the bottle factories, and from
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of mediocres, and then they come to the auctioning, initial traditional. So
Mm-hmm.
once we started meeting all the farmers, so he was very upset about I have to sell off my garden, you know. I have to sell off my garden and lot of production, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to handle because my children doesn't want to stay in India. So he had
Mm.
one son, he was staying in Canada. And
Okay.
after COVID, he came down for 2 years, but then
Mm.
he doesn't want to stay. He's again gone back, so I won't be able to maintain that. And
Mm.
what we actually went and saw that all these machines were not in good state. His roof was breaking down,
Mm.
and from that stage we said is whatever tea you are producing, we will get it,
Mm.
and we will. That time we were just starting, we were just beginning it. We did not have much buyers, hardly 20-25 buyers. Now we have 4,000.
Okay.
That time we
Oh,
had hardly
amazing.
20-25
Okay.
buyers. So what
Yeah.
we did, Navanita, we got his tea. We sold in the local markets in Calcutta. So
Uh-huh.
we have the tea shops, roadside tea stalls. So
Mm.
we had an office in Koshba at that time. Our
Acha.
first office, which is a small office in Koshba. So there were two tea stalls, a husband and a wife, and then there was one gentleman. We
Mm.
told them, if you take tea from us, we will give you in half the price,
Mm.
but you just take from us. So
Mm.
they started taking. They
Mm.
gave us references.
Mm.
Some in Southern Avenue, some
Mm-hmm.
near the ACS, the Arun tea stalls in near Saturday Club. Now
Yeah.
we are selling his tea in our office, niche ground floor in Poldar Point. That is
Uh,
how we started selling his tea, and now he has restored his garden. He is happy,
uh,
and now his tea is coming online for us.
amazing.
So very nice,
Mm.
very nice.
Mm.
He's a very old gentleman. He was he had a very not a very big garden, very small garden. So, but his
Mm.
tea was not very high quality tea,
Mm.
very ordinary
Mm.
quality tea. So what we thought is we can't give this tea to big buyers. So we started selling it to the small tea stalls,
Mm.
the roadside tea stalls and all. But yes,
Mm.
now he has slowly, and fortunately, his son has come back.
Acha. So
Fortunately,
that
his
is
son
also
has
helpful.
come back. Yes.
Mm.
So this just before August, there was a huge rainfall this year. So during
Mm.
July, August, I think July, we traveled to him once again, and we
Mm.
saw his son was like, he made a good testing room, his own chamber, and he gave us, he told us, you want the premium tea, ma'am? I'll give you the premium tea from our garden. So he made tea for us, he gave us tea. That is a
Mm.
very interesting thing. I will never forget that, I met him 4 years back, and now what he is. So that was a
Mm.
very inspiring story for us. In fact, I
Mm.
share this story in most of my presentation with my investors also. We were a
Acha.
bootstrap. So
Ah.
being a bootstrap, we found it very difficult to raise funds in
True.
Kolkata.
Mm.
Eastern
Very
region,
true.
our political system, again,
Mm.
no factories here.
Mm.
So we were reaching out to all the investors. We were doing a lot of cohorts. Then IIT Kharagpur funded us. IIM
Mm.
Ahmedabad funded us.
Mm-hmm.
So everywhere we shared this story. So they were like, it had a lot of human touch. It was very
Absolutely.
emotional,
Mm.
and they still, when we go there. So one day during this cohort, I felt very sick. I was not feeling okay. Maybe some South Indian food or something in Hyderabad. So I was
Mm-hmm.
not feeling well. So there was one gentleman there. He was a doctor. He came and said, "Ma'am, we want to listen to your stories. You please
Mm.
come. Spend half an hour time with us." I went there and I saw they got the bottle of Maza and small
Mm.
drink bottles. "Ma'am, आप ये पियो, आप ठीक हो जाओगे, but don't stop telling us your stories. You have lovely stories to share with us." So this
Ah.
was one emotional, good story I felt.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
This
This
was
story even made me emotional because see,
very nice.
people take their whole life to set something, right?
Yeah,
From the
and the best
beginning.
part is his son is now with him. So
Hmm.
his factory actually got saved. It is now doing
Hmm.
very well. They are doing very well.
Hmm. So yeah, when it comes to this kind of a market, the more the person produces, the more the profit would be. So it is like
Yes,
that. So
yes.
if he can restore his existing fields and he can produce quality and a good amount of tea, it's benefited, but he would be the person benefited with.
The best part I feel,
Mm,
Navanita, I sit in office but the best thing I like is when I'm out in the field.
Ah,
So I've
true.
visited Nepal and Kanyam and Assam
Uh,
and Doors. So these are the best times, you know. And I'm planning to go to Wayanad to start coffee. In fact, they
uh-huh,
are calling us. I had a meeting then. Every 15 days, he's either calling me or my husband or my other founder. कि आप लोग कुछ करो. I want to send coffee to Dubai. I said we will. So give it a hold. He's been sending us samples. So we will very soon we'll start with coffee also. So
uh-huh.
that is also our next plan. So let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. All the best to you for this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Raki, can you explain how IoT, AI, and AR help in like procuring efficiency, right, to someone who is not from the tech background? And what, according to you, like which technology is going to shape this market or sector in the coming years, in the future?
Okay. Yeah. So to start with, IoT, it is the main thing regarding this is the objective, the quality of the product. So the
Mm-hmm.
quality of the product is totally traceable. What mark, what origin it is coming from, and what price. So in this
Mm-hmm.
pricing, the AI is totally coming in. We are driving the price from the cloud. So all
Okay.
the prices are there in the cloud. So even you can see X, Y, Z. I can see, everyone can see. So it is fair pricing in one way.
Mm-hmm.
Through augmented reality, what we are trying to show is we are giving a 360 view of all the gardens in the platform. So a farmer sitting in, say, Wayanad or in Kochi can see the garden in Darjeeling and also in Assam. So we are
Mm-hmm.
giving a total view of all the leaf, the plant, the garden, the shade, the everything, 360-degree view of the garden we are giving him.
Mm-hmm.
And the quality also, they are seeing what grade of tea, what mark of tea. Suppose every buyer has a specific mark to buy. Tatas, they will buy one mark. Kirnas, they will buy one mark. So when we are giving them the blockchain, through blockchain, we are giving them the origin, the certification of the origin of the tea. They will know exactly that they are getting the quality, the mark, what they are wanting. So
Mm-hmm.
this entire thing is absolutely transparent.
That's right.
And fair pricing also we are saying because in future this is also one vision of Cuppa Trade is to get fair pricing into entire system, which was not there before. From the cup to, I mean, from the gardens to the cup, the pricing what we are giving is absolutely transparent. If there
Mm-hmm.
are five people negotiating on our platform, five of them will get to see what price it is going and what price it is closing.
Mm-hmm.
Price starts at 90. If it
Mm-hmm.
ends at 110 at the end of day or at 7 o'clock in the evening, everyone will get to know that this is the price
That's
this
right.
grade is. So this is the thing, transparency through technology we are trying to give. So
Mm-hmm.
this is one thing you can say. This is a mission for or a vision for Cuppa Trade is to give fair pricing,
Mm-hmm.
traceability, turnaround time should be lessened, and that the benefit for all the farmers, all the growers should be benefited. At the same time,
Mm-hmm.
all the buyers also should be benefited, and they should get the right tea from the right origin and with right price. So this
True.
entire thing should be traceable.
So, Raki, what is going to be the long-term vision for Kappa Trade when we talk about or when we see in the upcoming 5 or 10 years? What all are the things that you are planning to cope up with your trading industry?
We are doing lot of soil testing, lot
Mm-hmm.
of pesticide free cultivation is happening. So we have tied up with lot of companies like who are into farming, who are doing pesticide free farming, who are doing pesticide free growing of tea and coffee and other things. We have tied up with them. We are
Mm-hmm.
introducing them to the farmers. We are
Mm-hmm.
making them work with the farmers, and we are getting the entire process into, system driven, audit driven, you can say. Even the warehouse and all, we are doing proper audits whether the dampness are taken care, whether the
Mhm.
ground or the floor where the tea are getting crushed and curled, whether that floor is clean or not, whether
Mhm.
enough of dusting, enough of filtration is happening or not. So we are doing a regular visit to all these places. We are doing a regular visit to all the gardens and all the bottle factories to see all this. So
Mhm.
this is our future plan. We want to work more on this, pesticide free. We are tied up. We are signing a lot of agreements with such companies, and we are telling them to go and work
Mhm.
more with the farmers, because
Mhm.
small farmers are still not exposed or still not aware of this. So we are
Oh.
trying to get into this awareness for the small farmers and the small producers. We are
Mhm.
trying to build up this awareness for them. So this is a thing which we are doing currently. And in
Mhm.
future we try, the more better tea we get in India, the more better quality of tea we get in India, the more it is better for us. Because now what
True.
happens, the best quality goes abroad. We
Hmm.
more often don't get the best qualities here, but they are sold at a very high price.
Right.
So we don't want that. The price should be
Hmm.
balanced as per the quality of tea. So that we are
Hmm.
trying to work
Great.
out on.
Great. Great. Raki, you are a health enthusiast. So, you have started with your own tea brand, which is Ramaya Tea, and you have introduced certain health tea, which is like some for bad sleep, some for having diabetes, and other health issues. So, would you like our viewers to let our viewers know about it?
Yeah, see, since I was already exposed in the tea market, I had a lot
Mm-hmm.
of tea in hand. I was seeing a lot of blending of tea. So what
Mm-hmm.
triggered my mind is majorly after COVID. Since
Mm-hmm.
COVID, I saw people more into, suffering more of lack of energy,
Mm-hmm.
then sleepless nights.
Mm-hmm.
So what triggered my mind is chamomile is a good blend for a tea which can get sleep. So I developed the chamomile tea.
Mm-hmm.
Tulsi is a very good, ingredient to get a detox in the body. So I
Mm-hmm.
started my Tulsi detox tea. These
Mm-hmm.
are all blended with green tea, and
Mm-hmm.
with the health consciousness these days for men and women, boys and girls, even in the
Mm-hmm.
younger generation, they
Mm-hmm.
prefer more of green tea. So
Mm-hmm.
I blended these kind of tea, and also I have one more called anti-diabetic tea. So this is
Okay.
for only people who are for suffering from high blood sugar. So
Acha.
this is again, I have added a natural stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener. So I
Mm-hmm.
added natural sweetener to this tea. So
Mm-hmm.
these are the things, since being in the industry, I had the tea, I had the blend. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
why not a brand of
Why
my
not?
own? Why not
Mm-hmm.
something of my own I do? So this is
Great.
separately from Cuppa Trade. I started my
Acha.
Ramaya tea. Yeah,
Great.
this is
So we will
absolutely
catch up. Yeah. So we'll catch up about Ramaya in the any of the upcoming sessions, right? Rakhi, what would be your advice to the young entrepreneurs who are thinking of or are planning to become entrepreneurs? What all qualities they should have, or what kind of discipline they should have in their life? Like advice to people who want to start their entrepreneurial journey.
okay. I would suggest is listen carefully,
Mm-hmm.
listen, listen very deeply,
Mm-hmm.
and get a human touch. Understand, try to work out on it, and
Mm-hmm.
when you're working out, you should work slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hasten into anything.
Mm-hmm.
Go step by step, not too many things at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're building something, you build it very slowly and you build it very, the more slow you go, the more one thing at a time you go, you can do it very efficiently because you
Mm-hmm.
are giving birth to a brainchild.
Mm-hmm.
Something which you're working in your brain, you're giving birth to it. So that
Yeah.
thing should be very nurtured very carefully, and it should be built very slowly, not too hurried.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
it's not, journey of entrepreneurship is not very fast. It should
True.
be made interesting. There are
Mm-hmm.
lots of hurdles, there are lots of setbacks. Many days you will get up and you'll feel ki, I'll have to find a job now. But yes, after that, if you actually think and listen deeply to what you want, what people want, I think anyone can do it. It is
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Right. Right. So thank you so much for this. So I really enjoyed conversing with you. Like a lot of things I came to know. I hope the viewers have also enjoyed and they have also understood the kind of human you are, the kind of emotions you hold, and what your business does. So I hope this brings in more and more business to you. More and more
Thank you
people
so
come to know about Cuppa Trade, right? On that note, Rakhi, would you ask the viewers to subscribe to my channel and spread the
much.
word?
Yes, absolutely. I will. Please
Hmm.
subscribe to Navunita's story. And it was
Hmm.
very interesting. I find I'm more excited now as what I was excited before.
Uh-huh.
And I'm very happy that you understand what I have done, and I really
Hmm.
feel that you are doing a great thing by taking small stories out to the world, taking small stories in a very big way. So I'm absolutely my gratitude and I'm very grateful to you for that. Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
on that note, we'll not end the conversation on such a heavy note, right? But we'll end our conversation on a very, you can say, punchy way. Like I'll ask you five rapid fire questions. You are a Bengali, if I'm not wrong. So I am
Ever
going to ask
fantastic.
you. Uh-huh.
Now I'm
So
scared.
okay. So let's start with the rapid fire. Are you interested
Yes,
and excited at the same time?
yes. Scared at the same time.
Okay. So, first with food, uh, mutton biryani or fried rice and chili chicken.
Mutton biryani.
Amazing. Okay. Hills or beaches?
Beaches.
Beaches. Your favorite beach?
I'm going to Mauritius day after tomorrow.
Amazing. Have a happy
But
journey.
but but my favorite beach is Puri.
Puri.
I'm a Lord Jagannath Bhakta, so my
Ah,
favorite beach is Puri. Yes.
same here, same here. Okay. All right. So, if not Kappa Trade, right? Like you have traveled to and worked with different industries and you have went throughout the world, like different countries and other parts. So, if you would have not been doing Kappa Trade, then what would Raki be doing now?
I think I would be doing Cuppa Trade only because this journey was very challenging for me,
Huh.
but I overcome all the challenges.
Hmm.
So I can't think anything beyond Cuppa Trade anymore now.
That.
This was destined for me.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, আর কি জিজ্ঞেস করা যায় দাঁড়াও. Let me take the help of AI. না seriously মানে this is off record মানে এটা তো আর রেকর্ডে যাবে না. So you liked the conversation, right? You enjoyed
Yes,
it.
very nice, very nice.
I always give my guests a chance to speak out their heart, like
Yeah,
whatever there in your mind, because the questions I frame in that way that if people would tend to come up and pressurize their brain to give stories. So
very
that,
nice. Very
uh,
nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Are you from Kolkata, Navalita?
yes, I am. I am.
Let's catch up for lunch one day. That's
I
due
am
from my
amazed.
end.
Thank you so much. I'm honored, honored, honored. And let
Maybe
you come
you
back from
plan up.
Mauritius. Huh? Sorry.
Yeah. Which Park Street would suit you? Park Street would suit you?
Yes, yes. It's see, I stay in Barakpur, so anything that is like is comfortable with me.
Okay, we will do that soon.
Okay, surely, surely. Okay, एक नारा भाला वाला question আছে. One word that will describe your entrepreneurial journey. Bolo.
Confidence. Confidence.
Early mornings or late night work sessions.
Late night workstation.
The same here. Whosoever comes and I ask this question, they answer late night. I have always
Now
seen people. हाँ बोलो.
it has become like that. And
हाँ.
Arexin, one reason I also felt because
Hmm.
worldwide, when you work with the Indian time, if you're working with other countries in the Western region,
Hmm.
automatically you get delayed. So when
Right.
I'm working with Dubai or I'm working with UK, so my
Hmm.
time is like my 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock is the evening.
Yeah, that's right.
So that is how we have actually become a prey to the, evening schedule and night schedule more.
True.
Mornings
Very true.
have become delayed.
Mm-hmm. True. And my creative juices start coming up at night. Once I had my
Oh,
dinner
yes,
and lay
actually,
right.
actually, same for us, same for everyone.
Uh,
All your plans, your brain starts working. This thing I have to do this way. I have done it today. Tomorrow it will be that way. So it all
uh.
happens after dinner.
One technology that you cannot imagine Cuppa Trade without.
My platform,
Mm-hmm.
AI, AI.
Mm-hmm. So without it, there is no Cuppa Trade.
No, no, because my price and traceability of all price and everything. If I'm looking forward to give fair pricing to the industry, so that is the only
Mm-hmm.
thing my platform works on. So AI is a very important thing.
Great, great. One habit that keeps you going every day.
Singing, I love to sing.
Great.
Music is my passion,
Mm-hmm.
so I keep my earphones on, may it be
Mm-hmm.
anything, but I'm always working. Yeah, so that
Okay,
you can
okay.
say my hobby.
Amazing, amazing.
Sure,
So, Rakhi, it
easily.
was really interesting, really heart-touching conversation where I came to know a lot about the tea industry and a lot of, you can say, confusion has cleared by conversing with you. I wish you all the best as a person, whatever you dream about in your life, you achieve it, and all the success to your Kappa Trade and Ramaya tea. And on that note, we'll end the discussion here, the interview here. I wish you all the best and all the best to all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Navanita. It was nice interacting with you. May you flourish and may your channel have all the success. And look forward to many such hearing. And I've been following. I've already started following your channel in
Thank you
YouTube.
so much.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was lovely, lovely talking to you. I'm very
Thank you
glad
so
and I'm
much. Thanks a lot.
very grateful.